Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your August 2023 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the last half of August, and this reading is for the earth sign of Capricorn. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for taking the time to be here to watch these videos. Thank you to those of you who hit that like button. It really does help move the channel along. Sharing, subscribing, commenting. Those of you who reach out for personal readings, those of you who refer and recommend, thank you so much. Many blessings back to you. So Capricorn, this is for you if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Capricorn. If you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, it is for you, it is relevant. If you know your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, watch those videos as well for additional insight and perspective. General readings, of course, resonate a little differently for everyone, so it's helpful to watch those other videos for extra insight. Now, if you find something, excuse me, if you find something does resonate with you, it touches you, and you're like, I want to take a deeper look at that, and you're interested in reaching out for a personal reading or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style and you're interested in a reading, please feel free. Email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can also see that email address, that contact info, by clicking the title or description link of this video. I would love to hear from you, and I can usually respond to you within the same day with more information. I do offer a pretty wide variety of choices for readings in all areas of life, of all different types and lengths and budgets. There's something for everyone in there. And I do readings full time, so scheduling of personal readings is done in a fairly timely fashion too. So if that's something you're interested, please email me. Okay, Taurus, let's see what the last half of August looks like it has in store for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. We begin by being at a crossroads. The Two of Wands, the Two of Fire. Action needs to be taken at the crossroads, trying to decide, should I walk through that door, should I walk through that door? With that, we have the Ace of Swords, truth, information, a new perspective, something being revealed. And because of that, you're trying to make a decision as to a course of action to take. Next, we have the World, final endings, a chapter or a set of chapters coming to an end, moving on to a brand new life path, leveling up, graduation, moving on, new options and opportunities. Kind of a milestone. With that, we have the Five of Wands, internal conflict, external conflict, conflict within yourself, conflict with other people, fighting over the same thing, going around and around and around and around and around again. Nobody winning, nobody losing, but that kind of means it still goes around and around again, which looks like is coming to an end because there's some kind of new perspective. Finding something out or seeing something in a different light. Next, we have the Three of Wands. Starting to see some of your efforts paying off, waiting for that ship to come in. There's kind of a patient, waiting, gestative card here, energy, watching that ship coming in and feeling very hopeful, positive, and optimistic about what it holds. With the Empress. Might be a mother figure, a maternal energy here. Conception, planting seeds for a new future, abundance. Feeling, regardless of what the specific subject is, there's a new perspective here. And because of that, it has the strong potential to bring some kind of conflict to an end. And even though it's not a very action-oriented time period right now, it feels like there may be a reaching out and then a waiting to see what the response would be. Because either way you look at it, it's planting seeds and feeling very hopeful and optimistic about what those seeds will grow into. Now, from the bottom of the deck, representing the overall, that makes sense, the overall energy for the last half of August is the Hanging Man, which is a card that typically represents, no action just yet. Why? Because you're gaining information, you're thinking, you're watching, something is still playing out. So you're trying to figure, and again, here with the Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords, we're trying to figure out which door to walk through, which course of action to take. Based on what you've learned, what you are learning, maybe your perspective on something is shifting. You're not acting just yet, but you're You're feeling hopeful. Let's clarify the Hanging Man for overall. Oh, I'm not clarifying with that. I'm clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Let's clarify that Hanging Man. The Ten of Pentacles, long-term security and stability, might be money and finances related to home and family, because of home and family, or have something to do with inheritance. It could be in a practical way, and it could be on an emotional way too. This is long-term security and stability means what? It means not having to worry about tomorrow, about next week, about next month, about next year. It's not having to worry about the future because it feels secure and stable. You have security. But you're waiting for that. You're kind of, might be that you're waiting for money, quite literally, some of you, waiting on an inheritance issue. Could be some of you are waiting on some kind of emotional issue as well. You might be waiting on a good job. I mean, it's a general reading, right? But waiting on something which, if you get it, is going to represent long-term security and stability. Two of Wands, Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, Three of Wands again, Knight of Wands. This is kind of similar to your sister sign Virgo's reading. They also had the Queen of Swords in a positive position. So here, this truth revealed and trying to figure out which decision to make here, or waiting on the right time to make a decision. This Queen of Swords is bringing a positive message. Queen of Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Showing up as a queen, but could be a king in a general reading. Smart, well-educated, well-spoken, very direct, pursuer of the truth. The Three of Wands again, so your efforts are paying off and generally feeling much more hopeful and positive, optimistic about the future. There, and things moving along quite quickly after this short waiting period is over with. Again, maybe some of you are waiting for money of some kind, but I feel like this Queen of Swords is here in a helpful position. She's helped by revealing something or offering a new perspective, which you're like, oh yeah. So now because of that, you're feeling much more positive about the future. The World and the Five of Wands, Ace of Swords again, Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Something was revealed, and this revealing of something brings healing and peace, so you're able to put the worst behind you and move into calmer and more peaceful waters. I mean, the Seven of Swords is a card of strategy, so it could be something hidden that was revealed, and that's bringing forth the end of something so that you can move on from it and heal. It might be being strategic about the information that you have, especially if you have like a lawyer, somebody working for you, this Queen of Swords. But it brings to an end this conflict, this interminable conflict. Let's see about the Three of Wands and the Empress. Quite a positive reading. It feels like you're waiting to act. It may be that you have information, but now is not the right time to act yet, or somebody acting on your behalf. It feels like there's this waiting period, but all of a sudden it's changed. Like the perspective is much more positive, and I feel like this waiting period is going to be fairly short. Three of Wands, the Empress. The Ten of Cups, the happy home, happily ever after, white picket fence energy. It's going to have a positive benefit on you, your home, your family, whatever that means to you. The Two of Swords, the Five of Wands again. And again, you're feeling very hopeful, positive, and optimistic that this conflict will end. Maybe there's been some reluctance or resistance to looking at something, looking at truth, looking at different perspectives, seeing different sides of things. And so the conflict is there because of that. And I think it's been going on for some time. But because of this new insight, new communication, you're feeling much more hopeful, positive, and optimistic about the future. Beautiful. And this might be within the family system as well. The disputes might be with family, with other family members. All right, any messages, guidance, advice for Capricorn for the last half of August 2023? Temperance. This is staying in the middle, staying grounded. You can see that she's water, as represented by cups. Water represents our emotions. And you can see that the 2 cups she's holding, she's pouring the water back and forth between one and the other, not spilling. She's maintaining a balance. She's shifting, adjusting, adapting, maintaining a balance, keeping control of those emotions. You can see her foot is in the water, which symbolizes emotions, but the other one is on solid ground, is on a rock. So again, this is emotional balance. So make sure that you don't engage in any fights, arguments, that 5 of Wands energy, because that pulls you out of that center, right? This is about balance and healing. We have the Empress again. Not sure what the Empress represents to many of you. It could be a mother or mother figure. It could represent future abundance and fertility, or the home and family coming back together again if there is issues within there. The 9 of Cups, wish fulfilled, and the 4 of Wands, the other happy home card. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. I think Spirit is saying, yeah, there's a waiting time. Things are still playing out. Be patient. Don't let yourself get pulled out of your center, especially when it comes to arguments, conflict, debates, fights. Don't engage in any of that. Knowing what you know and staying grounded in the center of that is key here. On both sides. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there. It's a short reading, but very clear and very bright. All right, Capricorn, those are your messages for the last half of August 2023. I hope you enjoyed them, found them relevant, useful, hopeful, helpful. It's quite a nice, bright reading. Just requires a little bit of patience. If this did resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, if you like the reading style and you're interested in a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link or the title of this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the September general readings. Stay safe and well until then. Hope to see you back here again quite soon. Bye-bye.